So maybe you guys have seen in recent days, uh, there's this notion that people could be born a biological male, but actually or born a biological female and really be a male. Now, there's a lot of hypocrisy that we see in this. Uh, one way you can know that this is hypocrisy is the fact that you will always see the person that says they're a transgender act like the stereotypical opposite sex. So they'll say there's many genders. We have to recognize it's fluid. And yet every single person that's born a male that is goes and says they're really a female acts out the very things that are stereotypical for females. In fact, point number two of how to know the hypocrisy of transgenderism is the fact that when you look at what transgenderism argues, they argue they could tell someone is having a gender dysphoria because, well, this girl likes to play with boy things or a boy likes to play with girl things. Again, stereotypical to only two genders. They recognize the reality that there are only two genders in the world, male and female. There's a stereotypical behavior. That doesn't mean that all people fit within the stereotype. It means that there is a stereotypical behavior, and many don't fit in the stereotype. But many of the people that are tomboys, we used to call them, the girls that think they're boys, and vice versa, they usually grow out of those kind of confusion issues throughout their teenage years. It is a mental health issue that instead of dealing with the issue to encourage people to be happy with the way God has created them, the goal is to get people to somehow think they could play God, they could change their gender, and all will be happy, only to discover after they've made major life decisions that they are now emboldened or enslaved to the pharmaceutical industry that they will be forever having to get drugs from to keep their transgender uh, life the way it is, and they're no happier. In fact, stats show that they're far less happy after surgery and operations and whatnot than before. But a simple way to point out the hypocrisy is the fact that as they argue for multiple genders, they always act to the stereotypical opposite gender. Not some third one, not some fourth one or 52nd one. They always show that they believe there's only two. In fact, that's how they say, well, this person really is a boy because she likes to play with guns or GI Joe or something like that, or a boy that the mother dresses him up in dresses, and so that means he really is a girl. No, the reality is that is proof that there's only two genders. That's what they are proving. So if you think this little bit of sanity, as I just am taking a ride, makes sense to you, maybe you'll share this with others. If you want to check out more of what we do, go to strivingforeternity.org. You can go to our YouTube channel there and see all that we have out there. You can look at our many podcasts that we have. Strivingforeternity.org is the place to go to get more details. I look forward to talking with you again on the next quick drive time discussion.